Well, the Eastern Pacific remains pretty active. We had another named storm develop over the course of the weekend, that being Daniel, and we may have more coming up through the week ahead. We'll show you that in a second. The southern U.S. dealing with some excessive heat again, especially in the southeast, but some spotty severe weather threats will be developing in the outer periphery of this big dome of hot and humid weather. So here's a look at Tropical Storm Daniel from early Monday, our first Monday of summer. Doesn't look like all that impressive of a storm, but still staying a storm yet through the afternoon. By the evening, may drop down to a tropical depression as it drifts west away from any major landmass, so not any issue there. But again, kind of watching these particular waves, especially this one, that red coloring has a high probability of tropical formation over the next 5 days, and then the Atlantic basin at this point remains pretty quiet. Well, we've had some very heavy rain over the last couple of weeks in the Midwest, not really needing all that much heavy rainfall to create flash flooding. Flash flood watches from earlier today in Sioux Falls down to near Omaha, Nebraska. Over the next 3 days here, we could be seeing some 1 to maybe 2 inch rainfall tallies across parts of the Midwest into the Ohio Valley. There's your upper level low. Again, this is the reason for some of the heavy rain that could be falling today and tomorrow. And then on the eastern side of that, we are going to be looking at some severe weather potential. We'll get into that in a second. But there's your excessive heat. Heat advisories for the southeast, where heat indices will be topping out in the triple digits, kind of on a widespread basis there. So take it easy. And in the southwest, still pretty hot. The excessive heat warnings that we had late last week have been allowed to expire, but we do have some fire weather concerns in western Nevada, including Reno, critical fire weather concerns today. So on the outer periphery of this big dome of hot weather in the central U.S., some severe weather concerns. Looks like tomorrow there's a slight risk from Chicago down to near Kansas City, Missouri, and then for Wednesday in the eastern Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley with that marginal threat. So kind of watching those severe thunderstorms possible, but today pretty hot in the southern U.S.